It's a Sunday. I'm not that
You
worried.
Yeah,
fine,
that's not
girl.
being on. That's not being honest. That's scapegoating because it's a Sunday.
No,
Hella
that's
fine.
me being honest. If it was any other day, I'd be like, yeah, 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 yeah. Come on.
Super fine.
Weekends, I exclude responsibility because it's weekend.
Fucking hell. Ah! On the bright side, I get my vaccine this Wednesday.
Lucky.
Yeah,
Yay.
I was probably need to make sure I bring my insurance card with me because it said fill out your insurance information below, and it didn't give me anywhere to fill it out. Just asked me for my insurance name. Then
That's weird.
asked for optional stuff that is definitely not on my card. I'm like, I don't know what else to fill out, so I'm just gonna bring the insurance card with me at the vaccination and let y'all fill it out.
Yeah, that's probably for the best.
Yeah,
But also, fuck you for getting it before me.
food service work, man.
I'm older.
I'm on the front lines working.
I am over 30. That makes me elderly, right, Sarah?
You're not
We're
working.
elderly.
Please don't call me elderly.
I mean, does your body think otherwise?
I will time out this campaign if you keep calling each other elderly. I will make you all wait another fucking week to play.
As the eldest here, let us dive into tonight's episode of The Lost Mind of Phandelver.
Oh God, Grandpa's losing
Okay,
it again.
Gwen. You don't come in till tomorrow, Gwen.
Oh, goodness, dear, you're right. Oh, my goodness, I have to get my accent right before this.
Who are you? Just a little old lady, or are you Mrs. Doubtfire? You need to decide.
Can he be both things?
The answer is yes.
You such an eye Doubtfire, dear. Oh my God. Hello. Okay.
We've made a movie reference. It's officially Sunday.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
It is not a D&D night unless there's some type of reference.
It is not a D&D night unless Paige is like halfway towards a mental breakdown. Oh wait, that's just every night. What am I talking about?
Not a D&D night unless Paige breaks.
It's just not D&D unless I break. I don't even need to be in the game.
Oh yeah, like all those 20s.
Yeah, all those 20s on Thursday.
I'm sorry.
Why can't you bring that energy to GKC?
Because I think it would scare everyone if all that many 20s just start popping up in GKC. That's way too much good vibes.
No, I think Sierra would simp for Darren more. That's what's scary.
I can't picture that.
Want to bet? It's my character.
Oh yeah, no, you go for it. I'm just sitting there like, what would that look like?
I mean, equivalent exchange. You gotta have some bad rolls to get good
what was the last nat 20 Darren got? Was it to get that collar off of her?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. But that nat 20 was worth it. He got rewarded for that.
Hey.
Darren has got nimble fingers, that's all.
So like a lot of major angst.
Are you saying he's good with his hands?
All I'm saying is, if you give the man a guitar, he could probably do a very, very good solo that would make everyone go, huh, he's good with those
I didn't
fingers.
know you were talking about instruments.
Oh, sure. We're
totally talking about instruments.
We're talking about guitars.
He could probably play a very 80s style solo with those fingers.
We are so worried about guitars.
Oh my God. Sex. We're emphasizing sex right now. I was trying to see how far we could go with the music puns, but I couldn't think of more. Okay.
Very good, do a good piano solo.
It's just gonna be My Heart Will Go On. Okay, we should probably Try to focus. I'm already scatterbrained. I apologize. Yep, we are back for Phandelver. For anybody who's watching, hello, whoever is there. My name is Paige. I'm here with Kitsune, Sarah, Brian, AJ, and Nate. This is Lost Mine of Phandelver. It's one of the official Wizards of the Coast campaigns for Dungeons and Dragons. They are roughly halfway through it. I think they're actually at the halfway point now. So they have a wide variety of options for them to choose from. Last episode that we were in, they buried the woodcarver's body, for his family. Talos worked on forging a mask to attach to his mechanical face with all the, iron scrap that he gathered on their last mission. Ace mysteriously disappeared, but unbeknownst to the party, they had actually met him without his mask. They had no idea that it was him, though, and ran back into him later in the day, and he had different armor on and a different mask that he was wearing, I think, and just kindly asked them to return his armor and his mask so he could go change and be back into his mithril armor. But unbeknownst to you guys, you met Ace without his mask on. I think Tahiri tried to convince Droop the Goblin to join her cult.
Oh,
As it is.
hell, gritty.
Yeah. I think Ren wanted to check out the fucking shitty tavern in town. What's the name of it? The Sleeping Giant, to see if any more of the red brands were in town. All of them have fled.
Yep, they did.
The only red brand you guys know of who is still in town, because he's locked behind bars, is Iarno, who is staying in the city jail for now until he would be transported back to the city of Waterdeep, where he will face trial for his crimes and receive his punishment from the Lord's Alliance. You have a variety of options ahead of you. There is still the Orc Ambush that, I forget Fat Fuck's face.
Peter Dude, Mayor.
Harbin Wester. Harbin Wester has up on the job board. I keep forgetting everyone's names. This is what happens when I don't take notes. I hate taking notes, though. Myrna Dendrar, the wife of the woodcarver. She did not have any payment to offer you guys when you rescued her and her kids, but said that if you ever head to the city of the town of Thundertree, she lets you know where an old family heirloom of hers is buried that you guys can take as payment. You guys did ask Droop if he knew anything more about the Cragmaw Castle and the Cragmaw Hideout, where you could find Gundren, Rockseeker, who is your employer. And he did not know exactly where the hideout is, but he said that your best bet is to capture and interrogate any of the goblin patrols on the Tribor Trail, which, conveniently enough, the Tribor Trail is what's being plagued by the orc attacks, so you could kill two birds with one stone if you wish. Tahiri got to read the tome that was found in Iarno's laboratory, which explained the Forge of Spells within the legendary Wave Echo Cave that is rumored to be in the mountains nearby Phandalin. And if I remember correctly from what you guys know, Gundren had spoken of the Wave Echo Cave. If not, Sildar Hallwinter reminded you guys of that that's what Gundren was after, and that he was planning to meet his brothers to help find the legendary mine and the legendary forge. Other than that, I think... Did we leave off with you guys getting a long rest or something? Or was it like midday? I think it was actually still morning time.
I think it was morning, afternoon, so yeah, I think we would just got the day going and shit.
I do believe it's still around afternoon time, yes, because you just finished the burial process for Thendal. Or
Yes.
Thendar. I can't... Thel Dendrar. I'm very good with names, ladies and gentlemen. This is why I shouldn't be a dungeon master. But you just finished the burial process for him and talked with Droop, and the rest of the day is yours.
Yes. Ooh. So, since we got the deceased out of the way, what do we all want to do next, guys?
Well, there's still that bounty on orcs.
There is. And also, if we go that way, we may be able to find information regarding our captured friend, who we still need to get out of their little trouble, too.
Well, with that, I mean, we do that, we get more information, and we get paid.
Hmm. Do
So-
any of us have anything left to do in town?
Well, we did have the people who wanted us to join their gang.
They did. Do we want to join?
You guys want to join a gang?
I like this gang.
Okay.
That
Not
is right.
exactly
Ren
my-
and Tahiri were offered to join the Zentarum.
We were.
I'm sure we have plenty of time to decide.
We still need to question the wizard.
We could do that. Well, let's do that before we forget, because we kind of put that off.
I can be very convincing.
As a witness to your last interrogation, yes, I'm very convinced you can be.
Well, we could probably split up. Whoever wants to interrogate Yarno can do that, while others can prepare to head out for the next thing.
All right. I'll go join Tahiri to play good cop, I guess, if anyone else wants to join us.
We'll come along.
Sounds like a plan. Will you two be
So-
good to get everything ready at the tavern?
Yeah,
Or
and,
whatever else we need to do?
yeah, and Dan and I should be able to get everything together.
We'll be fine. I'll get supplies for our trip.
You gonna do so without flirting with everyone you come across there, Anodyne?
I will see you guys later.
And Anodyne walks away.
If you're gonna flirt, get us a discount at least.
With a flourish of his cape. That I'm assuming he has.
Yeah, he definitely has a cape.
Meanwhile, across the world, some small woman yells, "No capes!"
There's just this very petite woman with large spectacles in Waterdeep. She's just like, somebody's wearing a cape.
Let's destroy it.
It's servants.
So if you two are going off
You
that,
remember Thunderhead?
Her name is Medna Ode.
Mm-hmm.
Medna,
Yeah, Medna Ode.
I love Medna. We go way back.
Right, she runs an armor shop in Waterdeep.
I must find her. But yeah, Ace, if that's the case, we'll be meeting up with you when we're done.
All right, sounds good.
Alright, so Ace and Anodyne are heading back to the tavern and whatnot to get ready for the next journey out of town. And Tahiri, Ven, and Talos are heading to the tavern. No, not the tavern, the jail.
Isn't a jail just a tavern that you don't pay for?
They don't
They give
surveil.
you a bed.
Bad
We
food,
don't
but they
pray.
don't get to leave.
I'm sorry, we were on the Medna node or whatever we were gonna call her. Like you walk into her shop with a glamoured outfit and she slaps the shit out of you. She's a tailor, so she's like, no, you want my clothes.
She's a very petite little gnome who's very particular about people wearing capes. She does not like it.
No,
Okay, my brain is still on this. Jail cells are actually hotel rooms. It has walls. It just doesn't specify what they're made of. You have a room.
Wouldn't that technically be Hotel California?
Exactly. I'm just saying.
Acoustic version.
California.
So let us go do the interrogation.
Indeed.
Yep, you guys. We'll start with the interrogation squad. You guys make your way. Remember. You make your way past the town master's hall, just up the road from the home of the woodcarvers, the woodworker. There is a building off to the side of the town master's hall that is the town jail. And you guys remember that Sildar is personally keeping guard. So when you guys enter the jail, Sildar is there and he gives you all a nod. Oh, friends, it is good to see you. How are you today?
We're holding up. Came to talk with your guest.
Oh, to talk with Iano.
Figure we'd make sure we didn't leave anything out that he may know.
Well, hopefully he will participate. He's been model prisoner. Hasn't caused too much trouble, thankfully. We have kept him in sort of spellbinding dimension shackles so that he doesn't try to plan any tricks. But he's been on best behavior, but do just keep your eyes out. I will be out here if you need anything. And he will guide you guys over to Iarno's cell.
Before we get too far ahead, here he's gonna just stop Ren and go, "Cell. What? Okay.
What?
You kind of went robot-y.
Oh, because it doesn't like her voice, because her voice is so much higher than mine. She stops Ren and goes, "So what exactly do we need to ask him?"
I figured you and Talos would cover this. I'm here more for the make sure no one goes over the line category. Talos, what were we going to ask him again?
We were going to. Well, I intended to ask about what his experiments were for. Why he was, according to Droop, he was selling people to the bugbears.
That's true too. Okay. Yeah,
Finding
right.
out where those bugbears are, who he was selling, who those bugbears were, who they work for.
Okay, so basic interrogation.
Yeah.
Okay. Make sure we weren't on the wrong foot. Okay, good. Did you have anything we had to ask Tahiri?
Does he want a haircut?
A haircut?
I don't know. You asked if I had any questions. That's all I could think of.
I mean, you did get that book you have from him, right? Did you have anything to do with that?
He's not getting it back. It's mine now.
No, that's fine. That's fine. We don't need to tell him that you have it. Did you have anything regarding that topic, though?
I mean, he's very self-absorbed.
I hear wizards are like that. Would it help? Would it help if you were in your proper interrogating costume for this?
She like snaps her finger and immediately disguises herself as the Street Fighter guy again. Gets one.
Is that the look you wish to go with?
And she'll snap her fingers again and do like the old man again and go, "Or this one."
I was just gonna say, when you snapped for the Street Fighter guy, for artistic flair, every time you moved, it was like in the fucking video game, like 8-bit movement. And whenever you like just made sound effects, it like had the graphics of when you do sound effects and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What disguise are you feeling today, Tahiri?
I turn myself into Ren.
But
Ren,
a
you
smaller
see
Ren.
you see yourself if you were a hobbit.
If this is a height joke, I'm not amused.
Let's
Yeah,
do this.
Telos looks between them.
And what
And he-
terrifies you, Ren, is that she mimics your voice. Because disguise self, your voice changes as well.
Does it? I
I
didn't
think
think
I think it does.
I think it does, but I could be wrong.
If you change
No, I think
your
you, there's an additional like feat with rogues where you can mimic voices. I think disguise self is just
the
physical,
way
but I'll double
the
check.
way I'm trying to give you some flair here, please.
I love it.
The way
I'm not,
No, the way I've always played with disguise self, if your gender changes, your voice will change with it.
oh, cool. I
If
just
if it
needed
doesn't if it doesn't with disguise self, it definitely does it with seeming. Mhm.
Teaming definitely does that.
I'll take it. Cool. So it
I'm
sounds
trying
like,
to make this campaign fun, you guys. Please don't like correct me on me trying to make it fun.
all good.
Yeah.
So it's just mini Ren is standing there.
It's better than your Ace impression. I'll give you that one.
Why, thank you.
Though, if you're going to stick with that, I do suggest you find Ace when we're done and just present yourself like that.
Do you think he'll be fooled?
I think he'll have questions. Let's go.
Yeah, so not too far away. Tired robot noises.
She really is like mimicking his every hand movement. It's not just me being a bitch.
No, I can tell. It's just one of those. This is how that feels. Okay.
Ren, you have your own mini
I've done
me.
this to myself.
You have your own mini me.
This is a position of power I'm in.
Mhm. It's like a fucking Austin Powers movie right now.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah. You're Dr. Evil.
Are we here to take Arno's mojo?
I mean,
I
Tahiri did
shall
steal the
call
book.
him.
He does have the book. We do have the book of mojo.
Tahiri has the book.
Yes, Tahiri has the book.
It's in my bag.
And she's the only one who can read it.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
I have no need for magic book.
And
So,
really was just like a journal about all the crap he's been up to, right?
Yeah,
Trying to
let me look back. The specific journal that you got was an adventurer's journal from an adventurer named Ermon, who described the history of the Lost Mine and the Forge of Spells. And you copied all what you read into your own journal, in a language that you understand.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Lost Forge.
Yep. So Sildar leads you guys down to Iarno's cell. He unlocks it if you guys wish to step in and speak with him. And he will be stationed outside the cell if you guys need anything from him.
excellent.
Turn your back, good man. You do not want to see what comes next. And then I'll walk past.
Did she just turn into you?
You should see her impression of the one who wears the helmet.
I kind of don't wish to see that, honestly. You three have fun in there. I'll be outside here.
Thank you for your time.
He gives you a smile and he resumes his. Once all three of you are inside the cell, he'll shut the door and lock it to be safe, and he'll be right outside the door. The cell is big enough for all of you to fit. Just not too shitty of a cell. I mean, there's like a little rat scurrying here and there, but there's a bed. There is a table and a chair. There is a chamber pot, and on the table is a plate of half-eaten food. And Iarno is just sitting on the edge of his cot, just with his hands like this. Ah, So y'all have come to visit me now, huh?
We
Not
are
sure.
your worst nightmare.
Ignoring the pleasures for
Is-
this moment.
Is that,
That
the little
rat.
is that the little halfling girl?
This is Tahiri, yes.
I see.
Yeah,
What-
is it that rat? By the way,
I'm not kidding. The minute you said rat, Ren was like
is it the
dagger
fucking
eyes
lawyer?
at the rat.
Do you ask if that's the rat?
Ren's gonna look at it and be like, I didn't know they allowed familiars in prison cells.
Oh, that's just a regular prison rat. They took all of my components before they locked me up, so I was not able to summon my pet. So don't worry, you're safe.
We
It's-
left him a thought.
Oh, he told me how the half-elf here did not like him.
Hey, fucker bites me.
Well, you were trespassing in my laboratory.
There wasn't a do not enter sign.
You were still trespassing. He was merely warning me and letting me know that there were intruders in my keep, and was doing his best to defend it.
Ren's gonna like keep staring very suspiciously while Tahiri and Talos do their work.
How many people did you sell to the bugbears?
Oh, I didn't sell them to the bugbears. The bugbears work for me.
I mean, they
Bugbear.
did.
Like I said, I did not sell to bugbears. The bugbears work for me. Or at least they did.
How'd you get the bugbears to work for you?
Let's see. Trying to see. Oh, the black spider sent them as a token of good faith. To help keep
Interesting.
population control of this town.
Because that's an altruistic mindset.
Well,
Hmm.
we managed without them, but it was nice to have some extra muscle around. I hope they didn't
Right.
cause you too much trouble.
Not that it
They're
did
They're actually
do
really
anything.
nice. I like the shiny eye patch.
So you didn't fight them.
They were nice.
Or they were very stupid.
Says the man who got caught by a bunch of passerbys.
Would have gotten away. If
But
one
you
of you,
didn't.
if one of you hadn't pilfered my bag at the cistern.
Or if you were a better alchemist.
Well, I'm still learning my trade. I was so close to perfecting. But my work got interrupted by you lot. I managed to get one potion right, and that was what was in my bag. I was trying to make more, but work got cut short because of you.
Suck the suck.
How does one go from serving the House of Lords to leading a ragtag band of idiots in an abandoned keep?
Let me see if it says anything about that. Luckily, nobody in the Lord's Alliance knows about that. Nobody in the Lord's Alliance knew that he betrayed them.
Yeah.
The only person who knows right now is Sildar. I'm actually trying to read how he knew and why he betrayed.
My guess is money.
I'm reading real quick. Okay, I think I get it. I trust at least some of you would understand what it's like to want to obtain power.
I mean,
Power, control of any sort.
mm,
You're a more naive bunch than I thought.
Bad power. I wielded it.
What?
Blah.
You're too far away. I can't hear you.
I'm done. Can't fix it from here. Okay, sorry. I have wielded power. In flashes of my memory when I still had flesh, I wielded it.
I'm very
I used-
curious how you could have once had flesh when you were all metal. You're not from this realm, are you?
No.
Curious.
You wanted power, but you overstepped your station.
I wouldn't say that. It was the Lord's Alliance that brokered my meeting with the Black Spider. In a way, they set me on my path without knowing.
you're the one who chose it, though. It wasn't forced upon you.
Indeed, we must all have a choice.
So you can't blame them for the choice you made.
I guess you're right, but they were still stupid enough not to realize what I was doing. Really are an ignorant lot. But yes, I did do this for sake of power, sake of control. Because the information that the Black Spider offered me was valid.
And what did the Black Spider give you? Information-wise.
I don't assume any of you to know about it, but have you ever heard of the Forge of Spells? What?
She said, oh, that was in your book.
Oh, so you read the journal in my laboratory.
I found your book.
It's not nice to pickpocket and read through someone's secret notes. I hope you know
Can you
that.
put it better?
Did you think of that?
I wasn't thinking people would break into my keep.
I wanted a new house.
Well, Black Spider was going to lend me information that would lead me to the Wave Echo Cave, where the Forge of Spells is said to exist. However, because of your timing, my correspondence got cut short. And unfortunately, I still have no idea where it is.
That's unfortunate. And trust me when I say it breaks my heart to know that I ruined that.
Is there anything else you wish to ask me?
Dennis?
Why were you initiating? How did you describe it? Population control in such a small community. In a place like Waterdeep, I could understand such a tactic, but
Let's just say the Black Spider didn't want newcomers coming in and poking around, Nor did he want the townsfolk realizing what we were planning. Rumors start to spread, that's not good for business. So you want to silence those as quickly as you can. I believe he actually warned me about all of you. You set course to here from Neverwinter, isn't that correct?
Yes.
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 It could be.
He told me that his spies were watching you.
That's creepy.
The Black Spider has spies everywhere.
If they were the goblins, I'm afraid they won't be able to return their intelligence.
I don't believe it was the goblins at all. And if it was, they got their correspondence to him very quickly. It's a shame that the dwarven companion I heard you were traveling with is not with you.
Why is that?
I just heard that he's not with you. What happened to him on the road? I'm curious.
Given when we found our mutual friend and the bugbear, and he'll like tap the maul on his hip that was there, you might have an idea.
No, I honestly don't. Do you mind explaining it for me?
What do you know of the Goblin King area?
Let's see if he knows anything.
Cragmaw Castle.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if he knows anything about it. Does not look like he does. He's like, oh, the Cragmaw Keep. I do my best not to interact with them. Their king has his own intentions. It's a shame, though, that they got your dwarven companion. I might have heard rumors that he was seeking out the cave as well. He would have made a valuable asset to me.
Something tells me he wouldn't have gotten along much with you if he knew the truth.
Doesn't matter. All I needed were his maps.
Hmm.
How many people?
How many people what?
His eyes kind of glow a little brighter. How many people did you kill?
It's rude to talk of body count, don't you think? I have never personally killed anyone. I can't say the same for my red brand, but...
The blood remains on your hands.
Yes, so what everyone tells me. I fear not, though. Should the Black Spider catch whiff of my predicament, I have no doubts that he'll help me out.
Why would they? At this point, you're a liability.
'Cause we need each other. So I still have my hopes.
If the five of us were able to catch you, what use do you have?
A few arcane tricks, perhaps, but our friend here has your research.
Yeah, let's see how far you can get with it if you can even find the cave. You won't get any directions from that, I'll tell you that.
You have no more men to supply for labor or muscle. They've all scattered.
It's a shame.
You have no monster to feed your corpses to.
He was a good pet. If you really don't have anything else to ask me, I'm expecting my afternoon lunch very soon, and I would like to eat in peace.
My mind forgot I turned off my mic. What does this guy look like again?
Iarno is a
Mhm.
human man. He's got, let me see how Sildar described him. Where? He's short, dark-bearded wizard. He's in about his 30s. He's got like a medium length, kind of like black beard with kind of wavy black hair.
Okay.
Mhm.
And you said he has like a beard.
Yeah, he has a beard.
I forgot my mic was off earlier. I had asked.
Good.
He said, it's not like they will help you with anything. She kind of goes, but you can. If he says anything.
What else can I help you with? Unless you have more questions to ask.
You can show us where the cave is.
I already told you I don't know.
You're useless.
And you're annoying.
I think that's bad. You should actually provoke her.
I don't wish to cause ruckus within the townmaster's jail.
Why did you get your beard like that? It's so floofy.
If you don't have any other important questions to ask, I think our business here is done.
Can I floof it?
The black spider. Is it actually a spider, or is that just a moniker?
Ah, see, here's someone asking the important questions.
It could be a spider.
I figured I'd check.
Black spider is not a spider.
Oh,
Though his kind is known for worshipping spiders.
An arachno god.
I think I know what this is, but I'm like,
Ren, make me an intelligence check.
Oh, come on. We know how I'm with intelligence.
If anyone else wishes to, they can make an intelligence check as well.
Your favorite
Given
stat.
Carlos's background, I know he might have a hit. Let's see, what do I get? Ooh,
Bye. Oh my god.
okay. I'll take that. I'll take a 19.
I took a
Sure.
15 minus 1, so 14.
14. What'd you get, Tahiri?
10.
Alright, I'd
I'm
say
back to rolling like crap.
I say the DC was 10, so all of y'all got it. Iarno is referencing to Drow. Drow have been known to worship a goddess of spiders.
It's always the drow.
Carlos, his voice kind of modulates a little bit slightly differently as he speaks to Arno in Undercommon. Your friend is a child of Loth.
He does not understand Undercommon.
Oh, damn.
Could anyone mind translating what your metallic friend just said? I really hope he did not just insult me.
He totally did.
He'll switch back. Well, that eliminates him. That eliminates that.
For the record, I don't know what he
Friend's
said either.
language, if you were wondering.
I'm sorry, what? Because people were talking over Nate. What?
I was referencing your friend's language. It is one I am familiar with.
You should
But
have
it seems you
no
are not.
problem talking with him then. If you ever meet him, of course.
Perhaps.
Is there anything else you wish to ask me of importance? And he kind of looks to Tahiri, who's been asking, like, in his mind, unimportant questions.
Harry, this is very important. He just looks at him and then goes, Kiki.
What were you gonna do if you found the cave?
Like I said, I wanted to gain power and control.
Yeah. I meant, like, what was the end game? Did you have any, like... Hypothetically, you won. Did you think that far ahead?
I was hoping to share in the wealth and the riches of the Forge of Spells.
Huh, a villain who actually thought that far ahead. Don't see that often. Well, I got nothing. I know if you two got anything left.
Kind of looks him over. He looks over to the half-eaten plate of food. No.
Tahiri, got anything?
He's on the spot again. Can I have your chicken nugget?
I'm sorry, what?
Thank you for that. It was the tone and conviction for me.
Those of you who missed it, Ian asked the imprisoned man if she could finish his chicken nuggets. What?
I'm done. I am done.
Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next week.
This has been a wonderful interrogation. Thank you for coming.
That needs to be clipped. My
Oh.
God.
Can every interrogation forevermore be ended with, can I please finish your chicken nuggets? I'm sorry, but that needs to be how it always ends now. Oh my God. Thank you, Sarah, for that. I needed that.
He looks to Tahiri. Take it if you wish. Just please leave. Do you guys leave?
Hold on, Sarah's muted. Oh.
I'm just dying.
Oh.
He actually had chicken nuggets on his plate.
It's not actually chicken nuggets, but you think it is.
I take one. And I walk.
It was a tiny potato. You take a tiny potato and you walk out. It's like one of those like mini red potatoes.
Yum.
Do you bite into it?
I'm gonna like awkwardly take it and then just walk out the door. And then as I head out, I'll bite it and go, oh.
Yeah, it's like one of those nice like steamed red breakfast potatoes.
Oh, God.
Sorry, it was the only thing that came to my mind. I'm so sorry.
No. Oh my God, that was a perfect way to end it, I think.
That's fine. Yeah, as after they leave the cell, Talos kind of glances back. I have commended your victims to the Raven Queen. He'll kind of glance back a little further, his eyes kind of glowing. She awaits you eagerly. And he'll walk out.
You just hear a chuckle as you leave.
I would immediately like to talk to our actual friend, who is guarding him.
Sildar.
Yes. Please tell
Yeah.
Sildar what we just heard.
Yeah, Sildar heard everything because he was right
Okay.
outside the door. He heard the whole interrogation. And as you two finally step out of the door, because Tahiri's already left, he locks the cell door, looks at you two. Did she seriously think that those potatoes were chicken nuggets?
We don't ask those kind of questions.
We'd let Tahiri do Tahiri things. But keep an eye on him regarding that whole someone's going to break him out thing.
I would advise changing whoever is going to be bringing him food.
That too.
His food was half eaten, yet he seemed concerned with his next meal already.
He's always been a picky eater.
It's...
Understand that, but still.
I would monitor him and that person closely. He believes his...
I'm the one who brings him his food.
Mm.
Where do you get the food? From the...
They'll bring it to me to the door. I inspect it, and then I bring it into his cell. Are you saying you have no faith in me, Talos?
My true faith is in death, but in you I make an exception.
I assure you, I am outside his door as long as I can be every day. Why am I sounding like Sierra? What the fuck? Sierra just appears!
Hello! Phandelver, your brother, Raven Queen!
The polymorph spell ends, and Sildar suddenly grows pink golden hair.
Shit, my undercover job has been sprung. I must ditch!
My people need me. Boom! Smoke.
Let's go. My people need
Smoke bombs out of there.
fucking shoe. I said to you guys earlier that the guy who's like fucking around in the snow kicks off a shoe and just kind of slides it on the ice into the darkness of the woods. My only quote about, I must go. My people need me. It was kind of arrogance I can understand. But there is a confidence in what he says that concerns me.
He was always the confident one in the Lord's Alliance.
As long as you're sure he can be watched, though, I think we'll be okay.
The other has been notified.
Lord's Alliance has been notified. They should be here within a fortnight to come bring him back to Waterdeep, where he'll be put on trial for his crimes. They're taking all matter precautions necessary for the travel.
Excellent.
Are you familiar with the tongue of Undercommon?
I can't say that I am, unfortunately, no. Just a reminder, Sildar is human. Yeah. So he would most likely know Dwarvish or Elvish before he knows Undercommon.
Yeah. He mentioned that the spider is a drow. I am familiar with their tongue, and at least the culture where I come from. It may be very different here. But he mentioned Loth, and that is certainly a consistency.
Yeah. Drow are not looked too kindly upon, unfortunately, in this realm.
He kind of shakes his head. Some things don't change.
We can always hope, though.
Agreed.
To have one so involved in these politics above ground is furious. Must be a very ambitious sort.
Ren's gonna like tap Talos in the arm. Here he's gone. We should probably go find her.
Go on ahead.
Ren scuttles off to go find Tahiri.
We will. You offered me a position with your order.
With the Lord's Alliance, yes. Have you come to a decision?
Before I make the decision, I have a question, and you may take time to answer. I do not need an answer now. but I do before I make my decision. From what I understand of the Lord's Alliance, you help the common people. Certainly, if it benefits a lord in their time of need, you will benefit the people.
Let me look up stuff about the Lord's Alliance real quick to make sure you're correct or not.
From what I saw,
I'm gonna look up the Lord's Alliance from the actual D&D
yeah.
site. So, Lord's Alliance is a coalition of rulers from cities and towns across Faerun who collectively agree that some solidarity is needed to keep evil at bay. Basically, their beliefs is if civilization is to survive, all must unite against the dark forces that threaten it. Glory comes from protecting one's home and honoring its leaders. The best defense is a strong defense. So basically, to protect the realm, they understand that they need to unite to defeat the evil forces that threaten Faerun.
Mm-hmm.
They're basically kind of like the fucking Avengers, but not blowing up whole cities like Sokovia. We don't talk about Sokovia.
We don't talk about Sokovia or the Accords.
Yeah. They're basically like what you expect lawful good characters to join in.
Yeah.
Keeping order and stuff.
He thinks a moment. If a lord that had not yet joined your alliance had people in need, whether they asked me to help or not, would you, if I were a member, stop me from assisting in that lord's lands for the sake of politics?
The whole purpose of the Lord's Alliance is to keep the realm safe. If you're able to uphold our beliefs and our goals to fight against evil, I see no problem with it.
He just kind of nods. Thank you. I will give my answer soon.
Just remember, if you do decide to join us, you do represent the Alliance. Whatever actions you commit, whatever words you say, reflect on all of us. And the High Lords within the Alliance will be keeping their ears out. And their eyes. If that deters you, I do not blame you.
The opinions of lords are inconsequential to the mission, which is to protect people. If I must take a tongue lashing or a reprimand or punishments for what I say and do in the goal of protecting the common people, then so be it.
Well then, I shall await your answer.
He'll bow his head and then...
Remember, if your group can, try to find Gundren. He's been gone for far too long.
It is part of our goals to find him and bring him home.
I thank you for that. Be safe out there.
It's kind of not doing our best. He'll run into Yuri.
Alright, we can cut quickly to Ren and Tahiri since they were the first ones to leave, and then we'll cut over to Anodyne and Ace. So Ren, you're trying to catch up to Tahiri?
Just to make sure she's not by herself for too long, yes.
What is Tahiri up to after she leaves the jail?
Tahiri is never alone. Tahiri has Wolf.
Yeah, Roberto has been following along.
Mm-hmm.
He did stay outside the cell with Sildar as you guys were interrogating. It kind of reminded him too much of the crappy kennel he was cooped up in at the goblin hideout, so he didn't want to enter.
I am off to the side of the road, out of the way, humming to myself and giving him a mohawk. All down his back.
He's enduring it. Ren.
I'm just imagine he's just sitting there and I'm like, you look so cool. And I'm done. Just badass, Roberto, badass.
when Ren shows up, is Tahiri back to looking like Tahiri or still looking like Ren?
It's up to Tahiri, honestly. It lasts for an hour.
Yeah, how long has it been?
It's been no more than I say maybe half an hour.
Okay, she's not dropped it. She honestly, I don't think it's crossed her mind.
Okay. Standing behind her, Ren's gonna be like, do you think it confuses poor Roberto to see two of me?
I'm gonna go and stand right next to you in front of Roberto and go, Roberto, which one is real?
He sniffs over you and then sniffs over Ren. And then goes to try and lick your face, Tahiri, and he goes through the illusion to lick your cheek.
No, I'm down here. I'm pointing to my shoulders. I'm down here.
Yeah. He goes to try to lick the face, and he kind of, like, accidentally falls down, and, like, his bottom of his jaw bonks on the top of your head.
Oh, are your teeth okay?
I can't believe I fucking did that. I'm role-playing a dog. Not a dog, a wolf, but still. I have reached a new low.
To make Bob happy, I dropped the disguise. Are your teeth okay?
He kind of just licks his jaws a little bit, and then he licks your face.
I give him like big scritches on his cheeks.
He is enjoying that shit.
I don't think he was confused.
Disguise self changes a lot of things, but not your smell.
Little miracles.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you want to do? Find the other two, or do you want to wait for them to find us?
Where can we get some ice cream or candy or cupcakes?
Well,
or grapes.
Some of those I would say the tavern. Some, not all.
What about the crepes?
The tavern may have that. I don't want to speak for them. But if the general store in town has the ingredients, I can make us crepes in the morning. When we leave town. If the general store has it. If not, then you're out of luck.
Maybe they'll have other cool stuff.
All right, well then we'll get to go do that while Talos gets the others, then we'll go meet up with them.
So you guys are gonna head to the general store?
I don't see a need to like do it too much. If they have the stuff, cool, we can buy it. If not, as a quick 2-second thing.
Okay. Oh, everyone froze up from me for a moment. Okay, now we're good, I think. Alright, so yeah, you guys can make your way towards the provision shop in town.
Yes.
Barton's Provisions. During that time, we're going to cut to Anodyne and Ace. If they want to do any action before we head into break in 20 minutes, I'm going to cut over to them. You guys have made your way back to the tavern to start packing up for potential travel.
Hey, do you think we can get some extra provisions if you don't mind?
Okay, I think your character Rune just came out there.
I
heard the Minnesotan accent.
Yeah, it's residual.
Yeah.
Put me in a room with someone from Minnesota for 10 minutes and I revert back to my ancestors. Could we get some extra provisions, if you don't mind?
Trilena is at the counter. Oh yes, definitely we can get that for you.
Oh, you're too kind. If you have any spare bacon or cheeses, fruits, things that'll last about a fortnight.
I can see what we have in the back storeroom.
And bread, please. I Can't go too long without some good bread.
I can go see what we have in the back.
Take your time. Whatever you can spare. I have coin enough to spare for you.
Alright, the entire Zoom thing froze on me, so I'm gonna try to restart it. So I'm gonna do a quick standby on the stream real quick. We will be right back. If I can find it.
He's in the trap.
Okay, I think we should be back now. That's the first time I've ever had to put the "Be Right Back" sign up on a stream in a while. Yeah, every now and then Zoom just decides to completely. I'll hear everyone, but it freezes up everyone's cameras. So I have to jump out every now and then. I don't know. Maybe my computer needs a restart after this game. That's
Would you
usually
see
what it
that
is.
every now and then it falls apart?
I need you more
Okay,
tonight.
I'm just saying.
You more than ever.
If that was me, I would have been put in the timeout box. Just saying.
You're going into the timeout box very briefly, my
I love
dude.
you guys.
You will be right back. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh wait, I can't put you in the timeout box because I'm not host.
No,
Yes,
once
sir.
you jump back on, it put you back as host duty.
It did?
It told me that you are
Yeah.
host now.
Hold on.
I love you guys.
It does. Oh, I can do it. There we go. There it goes.
Yes, justice.
Justice. Poetic
Can I
justice.
Can I just say, as much as I love Calypso's playlist because it's like bad bitch hype up, the Heries is like this bubbly, endless, and like stream of energy. I'm currently listening to Right Back Where We Started From, and I'm so happy.
Also, is it easier to hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah.
much better actually.
Yeah. Gallery.
I'm slowly learning the range limitations of this mic.
No, right now you sound about like 10 times louder than you
Yeah.
were before,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah.
New mics are fickle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm still playing around. I can't actually increase my mic sensitivity, only my mic volume.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean that
Yeah,
you
you
sound better, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, it's called gain, I think, and not a lot of mics allow that. I know mine does.
Well, I think if I could go into the actual settings for the microphone in my computer, I might be able to fiddle with it, but I can't fiddle with it with the Zoom settings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully, I need to play with it.
Yeah. I forgot I have metallic markers. Yay. Okay. Charlena has scuttled back to the back storeroom of the tavern to go pack up some bread, dried meats, and cheeses for you guys for your travels out of town. What is Ace up to?
Ace is pretty much just grabbing the rest of his gear that he may have left in the room and gather the horses that they had from getting to the town.
Yeah, you are able to borrow the horses from the cart that you guys had. You guys had 2 horses for your cart, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you had 2 horses on your cart. They had just been stabled near Barton's provisions for now, but you're able to go pick them up and the cart if you wish.
Okay. Yeah, I would do that and bring them over to the inn.
Okay. Alright, the cart is now parked outside of the Stonehill Inn. If you guys want any roleplay that you guys want to do, you're free to do so.
Before we roleplay, how much were the provisions?
Remember, because you've been so generously paying the tavern, and you guys basically saved the city from the Red Brand, everything is on the house now until you guys officially leave town.
Okay, I'm still gonna, I'm gonna leave them 5 gold.
Alright, mark that off on your character sheet, not shit.
My character
Your
shit.
character shit.
The tavern owner's gonna come out. Gang, this guy's putting my kids through college. Don't leave.
Yeah.
Never leave.
Come
Please.
back!
We'll
And
come
I'll
back.
let them know that I'm from Waterdeep, so
Yeah.
you know if they ever need anything, they can find me there if I'm not adventuring.
I am very displeased. It is raining. And it is cold. I'm gonna have to. I need a flamethrower to get in my car out in the morning. I can.
That's
At
what it's
this-
like to live in the Midwest for the winter.
At this
Every
point,
new day is
Anodyne,
a nightmare here in the Midwest.
at this point, Anodyne has pretty much paid their future grandchildren for college.
Yeah. Paid for tuition for the next 5 generations.
Their kid finds out about their college fund. I'm gonna be a wizard. He can
Yeah.
afford to go to a fancy mage school.
And I'll also thank them, like, for their hospitality and their help and everything.
Oh, well, of course, dear. You've done so much for the town already.
Oh, come on! I didn't do that much. You guys are the heart and soul of this town.
You flatter me too much.
Well, next time we come through, I'll be happy to stay here again.
Alrighty.
Until then, flourish, Bow.
Don't be strangers. Please do come through and visit whenever you can.
We'll do what we can.
Oh, and
Stay safe.
make sure the little one stays out of trouble.
You know, I've only known that little one a short time, but I don't think it's going to be possible. But I'll do my best.
Yes, please do your best. She seems like such a nice young girl.
If I may,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to give them. What do I give them?
Oh my god.
I'm going to give them.
You're gonna
a
be
hand-
broke.
No. I'm going to give them a hand axe.
My goodness, what is this for?
Just in case those red douchebags come back. You know, I want you to have something to protect yourself. So just keep this below the bar, and you just swing it with all of your heft.
Hopefully it never comes to that. And
I hope so too.
she'll take the hand axe and she'll kind of place it under the bar counter.
Now you give your Trilina's the wife.
You're talking to the wife.
Okay. Yeah.
Tolbin's the husband, Trilina is the wife.
Okay. Tell your husband to keep making those fine meals, and we'll be back.
I will do, and you be safe.
Do what I can. Wink.
Mm-hmm.
And he'll sort of like saunter out the door.
Alright, Anodyne is stationed outside of the tavern right now. He has just brought the horses and the cart around.
Oh yeah, and then also have the provisions in however
Mm-hmm.
many parcels they are.
Yeah, it's just like one big kind of parcel that she kind of gathered together.
Nice. I'll take stock when we actually stop to make dinner.
Oh god, you're gonna make me count now. Okay, I'll think about it. Alright, but the two of you are now outside the tavern.
You ready for this, Ace?
It's just another trip.
In our favorite rocket ship.
Einstein.
I can be funny too.
Sarah, put her in timeout.
I'm the one in power here.
You have no power here.
Yeah, Gandalf the Grey.
Now, past jokes. Anna, or Ace. Quick question, just to state my curiosity.
I have an answer.
When was the last time you took that helmet off?
Why?
Oh, no reason. Just making conversation.
Then I won't tell you for no reason.
Oh, come on. We got nothing else to do until the gang shows up. You don't sleep with it on, right?
No.
That can't be comfortable.
I do remove it when I go to bed.
Okay.
And when I want to be left alone.
I mean, I get that. I get that far more than you will ever understand. Unless you're also a noble?
Let's just say I got a past I prefer to stay hidden.
Mm. Yeah. As much as I love the balls and the frivolity of a noble life, all the backstabbing and the ass kissing and the constant competition to be better or higher or more powerful or prettier. It's all garbage. It's all ephemeral. We only have this one life.
Ace looks around, makes sure that he doesn't see any of the party members coming around yet.
They are currently nowhere in sight.
Okay. Since I feel like I can trust you out of the others for now, would you be able to keep a secret?
Yeah. Of course.
Ace removes his helmet.
It was you in the dining room the other day.
That morning.
That morning. This morning.
But yeah, pretty much what Anodyne is a young man, human, with mixed eye colors, a blue and a gold.
Ooh, yeah.
Platinum silver hair. And some scarring and some sort of a warrior kind of paint over his face.
Wow. So what's the secret?
I would just wanted a simple, quiet breakfast.
I know our gang can get a little rowdy. A lot rowdy.
You tell me.
Yeah. I won't say it's not partially my fault, but I don't
You do
know.
tend to push a little.
That's Tahiri. She's got so much spunk.
She's still a kid.
Yeah.
But
She keeps it in.
I prefer to keep my identity a secret and my past a secret. until I feel comfortable enough.
All right. Well, I respect that, and I will keep your identity a secret
Thank you.
on threat of death.
Well, now that this is settled, he puts down the back on. Let's see if we need anything else before the rest comes together.
All right. You want to head to the general goods store?
Sure. I mean, we got at least a few days of rations left. At least I do.
Yeah. And I just got, I re-upped our supply of pressure products too. Made sure I got some bacon.
We're also going to be dealing with orcs. I'm not sure if we're going to need any armor for the horses in case.
That's a good point. Well, luckily I can change my spells daily to accommodate, so I might be able to ask for something a little different.
Let's finish up before we can get out of here.
All right, let's do it.
Alright, so you guys decide to make your way to Barton's Provisions, which is where we know Ren and Tahiri are going to be heading to, so you guys might be able to just meet up there.
Okay.
Before we head to break, anything Talos wants to do really quickly as he finally leaves the jail.
Once he gets outside and realizes, I don't know where the fuck they went, he is actually going to make a quick trip to the weapons store and
To Lenin's?
return and return 4 of the 4 unused javelins. As he realizes he made a mistake, he's like, he comes back in, kind of takes out the 4, kind of, if a robot could look sheepish, like, he'll kind of just place them back and like show her that they weren't used. I don't require coin for them. I made an error. I miscounted how many I already had.
Since you so kindly returned him, luckily I don't need to order more from Waterdeep. And she'll grab all 4 of them and just hoist them into her arms and takes them to the back room quickly before she heads back out. Is there anything else I can get you today?
I had a thought. I don't know where it went. He'll take another peruse around the store to see if there's anything new.
There's
Probably
nothing new.
They just like shake his head and the thing there. I hope business gets better now that the red brands have run off.
Hopefully.
He'll just kind of pause it and exit.
Alrighty. Where are you heading towards after that?
Probably going to make a safe guess. Where he might at least find Anodyne and Ace, since they were securing supplies, was what they were up to do. So he will head towards the general store.
Okay. Alright, everyone's going to be heading in the direction of Barton's Provisions, and with that, we are going to go ahead and jump to a break, because I need to go put a snack in my stomach. Yay! We will be right back.
Also, I don't know when Brian's going to see the message I sent him. However, I am 5. Because there was a... when Anodyne was talking, there was a brief pause after, while I loved the balls, and there was just enough of a pause, my brain went... I don't know why I thought it was so fucking funny. Just like... I'm 5. What is my sense of humor? Brian just came on the screen. Oh, I'm like,
So I shared it to the Humblewood group, but do you guys want to see what I came up with and give me your honest opinions
yeah.
for the frame?
Yes.
So that's for the players. And then
Ah.
that's for the maps.
I like it.
Good?
Yes. Sarah, is that one of your own pictures?
It is, actually. I was looking, you missed that conversation. I started looking for stock photos and was like, why are you looking for stock photos? You're a fucking photographer.
You literally have thousands of photos you could use in your computer.
I do this for a living, damn it. Katsune,
Today you are muted.
And the best part is no one's going to complain that you stole their photo.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like,
All
I'm
right.
pretty sure.
See, here's where I need honest opinions. I like the Humblewood.
Yes.
I wasn't sure about the Heroes of Humble Origin text, if I should change that font or not.
I think it works.
Yeah.
It needs a bit of contrast, so I didn't want to do.
Yeah, no, it makes sense with the choice you went with.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know if it's just too round and that's why it's bothering me, because my typography class is kicking in saying, what the fuck are you doing?
Okay, but those classes also refuse to teach that Comic Sans is better for writing. Not for reading, but for writing.
Mm-hmm. This isn't Comic Sans, though. This is something else. It's just.
Oh, yeah. I'm just saying, but typography classes never teach you the benefits of certain fonts. They just teach you, like, the work benefits.
Yeah. Comic Sans is the laughing stock of all fonts.
But it's so good for reading.
Especially if you have any form of dyslexia.
Yep. That's why all my manuscripts are written in Comic Sans.
When I write anything, I use sans serif. I cannot have serif, anything with a serif. Once you start connecting the bottom lines, I can't process it right.
My eyes will start getting bugged out if it's connecting.
They actually have created fonts specifically for those with dyslexia that changes the sizes within it so that your brain doesn't see just lines. It really helps.
I need to get those.
I like Tahoma. Tahoma's a good font.
Tahoma's pretty good. I mean, I'm basic. I'm a basic bitch, so I use like Cambria and Arial.
I like Cambria.
Arial's a little too skinny for me.
Veranda's not bad.
Yeah, I've got a few of my favorites. And then, of course, if I'm using, if I want script, I usually use Zapfino because it'll actually connect the letters to each other instead of just leaving them as individual script. Script is really good.
I keep meaning to, but I just haven't gotten around to it. Doing that thing when you actually take your own handwriting and make it a font. So if I have to do script, I can just use my own handwriting that I can read.
Nice. I am a crazy person, and because of my line of work and Jerome's line of work, I have an Envato account, which if anyone knows what Envato is, it's a place that if like you use Lightroom a lot, you can pay a subscription fee and then you have access to their library of Lightroom presets or Photoshop stock images or stock video or font or all this other stuff that's really helpful for your projects.
Yeah.
You just have to, you can't download too many in a day.
Well,
because
yeah,
they're
obviously.
like, you're not doing this for one project. And then you just categorize your projects on the program. But I mean, it's super easy to use. I learned about it in my animation class because photographers have to take animation classes.
I mean, that kind of makes sense because you may have to do some kind of stuff with photography.
Yeah, I just took, it's animation 101. It's basically learning some of the other Adobe programs that you might possibly face later.
Makes sense.
I mean, that's how I made the video graphic for my photos. which is on my Facebook page.
Yes.
Basically, if you go to school for the arts, you become a humongous nerd. Don't let anyone tell you different.
Shocking, but any kind of creative career involves being a jack of all trades, even if you don't want to be. And then they wonder why we're always stressed because we don't know what we're doing.
So here's another idea, because we usually take a break in the middle of the stream.
Yes.
Could I make a break scene so that we don't have to have everyone listening to our crazy conversations? I guess that's for anyone who's watching the Twitch now. A question for you. Would you rather watch our graphics, or do you want your own little break screen?
Most D&D streams I've watched have a specific just a plain BRB type thing. But I kind of liked how Critical Role did that whole like every character's graphic thing.
Like the individual characters.
Yeah, if you could do that, but I don't know how much that would be like involved.
Well, the thing is, we don't have fan art.
Yeah.
At all.
That being said, anyone watching that watches Humblewood, send them fan art.
Honey, that is only you.
People watch on YouTube too after the streams. I don't watch it multiple times. I watch it once live. Then I'll watch it when you upload it to give it the algorithm boost.
I think Squiggles also does. She's one of my TikTok friends. But she can't watch it live because she's in Australia.
Okay, but I get that because I used to mod for someone who lives in Australia, so they would go live at like 4 a.m. for me, and I'm like, good thing I'm nocturnal. Stay up till like 6 a.m. and be like, she'd be like, why are you still awake? I'd be like, next question. Get to stream.
We're just gonna leave that be.
Why are you still awake? Moving on.
Next question.
What did you get for a snack?
I ate some Nutella.
Ooh.
Well, I will probably just on Monday not worry about it, but after that I might like try to make something that's a little bit cool, Humblewoody.
Oh man, you guys are about to do some shopping, so I'll have to pull some shit out of my ass.
Like I had said,
I have ideas.
If the store has the stuff I was looking for, cool. If not, no biggie.
I gotta remember what they say about the store in here.
Because all I'm looking for is like pancake supplies, essentially.
I came up with ideas.
So wait.
Apologize in advance.
I'm trying to think.
I'm concerned.
Based on me and Tahiri's request, I'm thinking eggs, milk, flour.
We all automatically grab our phones. How to make a crepe.
That moment, like we do it all the time to some degree, but then we're like, how do we do it? I haven't made crepes in forever.
Oh my god, crepes are great. And if you have the ingredients for waffles or pancakes, you have the ingredients for crepes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, it's not like.
Also, except for powdered sugar, but that's, you know.
That's garnish. Like, that's not a need. Also, so yeah, flour, sugar.
Castles, because trying to not mix it up with another goblin-infested keep that I recently had to deal with, which is called Thistletop in Pathfinder. Yeah. In Pathfinder, in Thistletop, there's essentially it's a demon goblin locked in the basement. We left it alone the first time we went there. We're now back. It's level 9. I literally could not miss because of the improvements to my character. I could not miss with this thing. No. Oh yeah. I was like, which goblin fortress are we going to?
Tap Talus's helmet. You good there, buddy? What? Sorry. Checked out to a different realm.
So this is completely unrelated because I realized I stuck this clip in my mouth as a twitch, as a fidget. So I have mini dice on it in a box on my keychain. So during the computer trainings yesterday, I was feeling super ADHD, the hyperactive part, which I normally don't get. So I pulled out my D20 to fidget with. and I had put it away, and then my boss comes over and goes, "No, I have more computer training for you." I was like, "All right, got to get my fidget back out." He goes, "You're what?" I was like, "I have a dice that I'm fidgeting with. Don't judge me." He's like, "Okay."
Okay, weirdo.
Like, I'm having a very hard time right now. Leave me alone.
I am very
Yeah.
small and I have no money, so you can imagine the kind of stress that I am under.
Yeah, oddly enough, the fidget I have at work is potentially dangerous. Yeah, you guys go to the grocery store, you'll see sometimes it's literally just a couple of like door hanger, like wreath hangers taped together to like pull the gallons of water or whatever closer. We have something like that for our department so that people can like reach the product the back of the thing. We have one that's kind of broken. I just kind of swing it around, just fucking around with it. My bigot.
I just crush croutons at work. I
That'll
take a
do.
metal spoon and I crush them because they're technically our breadcrumbs, so I just crush them. Yeah.
Like I said, I'm usually pretty good, but I was having a hard time. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I try really hard.
Shit.
The last time I had a fidget with anything, like to focus, I think I would actually start like using the coin between your fingers thing.
Mm-hmm.
And my coworker got so annoyed because I would actually keep dropping and catching when they like would ask me a question and pull me out of the keeping focus on that. And they'd be like, "Are you even listening?" I'm like, if I wasn't listening, I wouldn't be trying to keep this coin between my fingers. For the love of God, just pretend you don't see the coin, please. If I'm not fidgeting, I'm not paying attention.
Mm-hmm. All right. Is everyone ready to continue?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okie dokie. I'm surprised Daisy hasn't popped in to say hello yet.
It's date night, I think.
Oh yeah, it's Sunday night. It's date night, if I remember. Yeah. So everybody's making their way downtown, walking fast. Faces
Go fuck
pass.
yourself.
Walking faster.
And you're provision bound. I'll say everybody just kind of meets up at. Oh my fucking god! People froze on me again. Why? All right, Sarah's still moving. Kitsune's frozen. Brian's frozen. AJ's frozen. Nate's frozen. Sarah's the only one not frozen for me. Okay, AJ's good now. Now Sarah's frozen. God damn it.
He's just doing this to make us
breathe.
move in
I'm
weird
doing
ways.
White girl dance.
We're not frozen. She just wants to make us look like idiots on camera.
Not gonna lie, guys, if Zoom keeps this up, it's really gonna kill my mood to DM tonight.
No, technical issues are a total valid reason to be like, bleh.
But I'm like this close to saying, can we call it a night right now? Because like my brain is honestly not ready.
If your brain is not like in the mood, I'm not going to require you to push through.
Yeah.
I can't speak
Yeah.
for everyone though.
I'm kind of with Kitsune. If you're not in the mood, the game's not as good as it should be.
Yeah.
You're not having fun, then what's the point?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Everyone should be having fun.
Yeah. This is gonna be like our fucking shortest episode then.
And that's totally fine.
It
Like,
happens.
this was a what are we doing before moving on episode anyway.
Yeah. Because I'll say next episode you guys are heading on to your next task and you guys were wanting to head to either Thunder Tree or along the Tribor Trail, right?
More or less, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we agreed on the orc thing.
Alright. If it's okay with you guys,
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna
no.
call it here for tonight because I'd rather just chill out and hang out.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
And because Zoom's giving me issues, I can't focus if everyone's frozen.
Totally
That's fair.
fine.
Yeah.
Technical
Alright.
issues.
Write down
are
all the
fair.
things I need to buy at the store because I got plans.
Yeah. Alrighty. I apologize to everyone who just jumped on to watch because we did go up to 6 viewers. I'm so sorry, but we are having technical difficulties on my end because Zoom keeps freezing up. So I can't see my players' reactions when they speak to me, and I'm a really visual person. I need to actually see people speaking if possible, and Zoom's not letting me do that right now. So
Now for tomorrow, whose game will it be?
it's going to be Sarah's game tomorrow, Humblewood, and she's going to be streaming on Twitch for the first time.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Ooh.
streaming on Twitch for the first time. It's gonna be at, I think it's /Aki Obsession.
Yep.
I think I will
Is-
verify that.
It is Aki Obsession. I'm looking right
Cool,
at it
thank
now.
you.
Yeah.
And then I will eventually then save it to YouTube. But we are also going to be down one Hannah as life. But
Yeah.
I mean, what she's doing right now is super exciting and super important to her, so we all understand.
Yeah. Hannah gets to go on a music tour for about a month, so we're happy for her.
Oh wait. Okay, yeah. Oh, completely forgot. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
I completely forgot it was
everyone
this week.
completely froze for me.
Yeah, she's starting she's got a shit ton of rehearsal stuff to do right now.
Yeah. All right, so once again, apologize for the short session. It's just I can't deal with what Zoom's doing right now, because I would constantly dropping call and popping back in. So might as well just restart my computer and hang out with you guys for the rest of the evening.
Yeah. Totally.
I will have this VOD as well as a Star Wars one uploaded some point tomorrow. And hopefully we will have GKC again this Friday, but once again we will be down one Hannah because of life. And we also have Star Wars on Wednesday, which of course Hannah will be not attending as well, unfortunately. We're just gonna be down one redhead bean.
Not this one though.
Huh?
The other one.
Oh,
Not
the other
this
one?
One of the redhead beans.
Yeah, not
this one.
the accomplice here. He'll be here. All right. We're gonna head off for the night. Thank you everybody for joining, and hopefully we'll see you next Sunday with less technical difficulties. Bye.
Bye.